If you're over 70 and fighting to stay strong, you've probably heard one piece of advice repeated like a mantra: eat your eggs. For decades, the humble egg has been held up as the gold standard of protein quality. It's cheap, it's a complete protein, and it's seen as the perfect food to fight muscle loss. But what if this perfect food has a massive hidden flaw? What if I told you that for an aging digestive system, the egg is only doing half the job? This is the critical error that keeps so many seniors feeling weak despite eating what they believe is a high-protein diet. You're eating the bricks, but you're failing to support the delivery trucks and the roads that get those bricks to the construction site. In this video, I am going to reveal a common $2 snack, a nut that I call a true muscle fiber. I'll explain the science of why its double action benefit makes it a far more powerful muscle builder than an egg. We'll explore why the fiber in this nut is the secret key that unlocks your body's ability to absorb and use protein effectively, rebuilding your muscle base and doubling your results. It's time to look beyond just protein grams and discover the food that provides the complete system. Now, let's be very clear. This is not an attack on eggs. The egg is and always has been a nutritional powerhouse. It's what scientists call a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids. It's packed with leucine, the master switch that triggers muscle protein synthesis. On paper, it is a perfect muscle-building food, and that's why it's been the go-to advice for decades. But this advice, while well-intentioned, is built on a massive flawed assumption that your digestive system is still working as perfectly as it did when you were 30. The single greatest and most overlooked factor in fighting sarcopenia isn't just what you eat, it's what your body can actually absorb and utilize. And this is where the perfect egg reveals its one catastrophic flaw. It contains 0 fiber. Why does this matter? Because in an aging body, fiber isn't just for regularity. Fiber is the food for the other critical partner in your muscle-building journey, your gut microbiome. Think of it this way. Your gut is a complex ecosystem, home to trillions of bacteria. These bacteria are the gatekeepers. They manage your gut lining, control inflammation, and ultimately decide what nutrients get absorbed into your bloodstream. To do their job, these good bacteria need to eat, and their only food is fiber. Here is the problem. When you eat a high-protein diet without sufficient fiber, like just eating eggs, you are effectively starving your gatekeepers. And when they starve, 2 disastrous things happen. 1. Systemic inflammation. A starved gut microbiome becomes angry and unbalanced. Bad bacteria take over, and they begin to damage your intestinal lining. This leaky gut allows inflammatory compounds to flood your entire system. Inflammation is the mortal enemy of muscle growth. It puts your body in a catabolic state, signaling it to break down, not build up. 2. Protein absorption failure. That new inflamed gut lining is no longer an efficient absorption surface. It's like trying to get water through a filter that's clogged with sludge. You can be eating that perfect egg protein, but it arrives at a damaged, inflamed gut wall that simply cannot transport it effectively into your bloodstream. This is why the egg, when eaten alone, is only doing half the job. It's providing the high-quality bricks, but it's completely ignoring the delivery system. You're meticulously supplying the construction materials, but your delivery trucks are on fire, and the roads to the job site are blocked. You're not getting the results you deserve from the protein you're eating because your gut is too inflamed and inefficient to actually use it. To truly win the fight against sarcopenia, you need a food that doesn't just feed your muscles. You need a food that also feeds your all-important gatekeepers.
So, if the perfect egg is an incomplete one-action solution, where do we find the double-action food that does both jobs at once? The food that provides the bricks and feeds the gatekeepers. The answer is likely sitting in your pantry right now. It's a simple, affordable, and incredibly powerful snack. The humble almond. This common nut, which you can get for just a couple of dollars, is the ultimate solution to the sarcopenia puzzle. It is a true muscle fiber food, and its power comes from the 1-2 punch that makes it, in my opinion, far more effective than an egg for an aging body. Action 1. It delivers egg-like protein and muscle minerals. Just like an egg, almonds are a fantastic source of protein to serve as the bricks for muscle. But they don't stop there. A single handful is also a powerhouse of the other nutrients your muscles are desperate for, including healthy, anti-inflammatory fats, and most importantly, magnesium. Magnesium is the spark plug for muscle function, involved in over 300 biochemical reactions, including energy production and muscle relaxation. The egg is notably low in magnesium. Action 2. It provides the muscle fiber to fix your gut. This is the game-changing advantage. Almonds are packed with prebiotic fiber, especially in their skins. This is the fiber that the gatekeepers in your gut, your good bacteria, love to eat. This one ingredient is the key that unlocks the double benefit. Here is how the two actions create a double strength effect. You eat a handful of almonds. The fiber immediately gets to work feeding your gut microbiome. This calms inflammation and starts to heal your gut lining. Your gatekeepers are now well-fed, happy, and doing their job. Because your gut is no longer a leaky, inflamed mess, it can now effectively absorb the protein from the almonds. It can absorb the magnesium from the almonds. It can even more effectively absorb the protein from the other foods you eat all day, including the eggs. This is the double action effect the egg is missing. The egg just provides the bricks. The almond provides the bricks, and it repairs the entire delivery system, ensuring the bricks actually get to the construction site. Let me tell you about Samuel, a 78-year-old retired engineer from Texas. Samuel was disciplined. He ate his 2 hard-boiled eggs every morning just as he'd been told. But he was frustrated. He felt constantly bloated, and his physical therapist told him his strength wasn't improving despite his efforts. He was eating the protein, but he wasn't using it. His nutritionist diagnosed the problem. His gut was too inflamed and starved to absorb the nutrients. The solution? She had him keep his eggs, but added one simple snack: a handful of raw almonds every afternoon. The change took a few weeks. First, Samuel's bloating and digestive discomfort calmed down. He just felt better. But the real proof came at his therapy session. His therapist was shocked. For the first time, Samuel's strength metrics were ticking up. By feeding his gut with the fiber from the almonds, he had finally unlocked his body's ability to absorb and use the protein he was eating all along. The practical blueprint. Step 1. What to buy. Look for raw, unsalted almonds with the skins on. The skin is where a significant amount of the prebiotic fiber and antioxidants are. Step 2. The daily dose. A simple handful, or about a quarter cup, is all you need to get the double action benefit without any of the junk. Step 3. How to eat them. This is the easy part. The perfect snack. They are the easiest, most portable snack to bridge the gap between meals and prevent energy crashes. The Booster. Add chopped almonds to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. The Topper. Sprinkle slivered almonds on salads or roasted vegetables. Now, as you get ready to add this powerful muscle fiber nut to your routine, there is one final critical trap you must avoid. It's a mistake that can instantly turn this gut-healing, muscle-building superfood into an inflammatory nightmare. The mistake is buying the processed, flavored, and sweetened almonds from the snack aisle. I'm talking about the honey-roasted, chocolate-covered, cinnamon sugar-dusted, or even the tamari or smoked varieties. To make these nuts tasty, manufacturers roast them in inflammatory, high-heat industrial oils like vegetable or canola oil, and then douse them in sugar, syrups, or excessive amounts of sodium. This inflammatory bath of sugar and bad oils completely negates the gut-healing benefit of the fiber. You are feeding your good bacteria with one hand and then immediately carpet bombing them with inflammatory sugar with the other. The rule is simple. Always buy raw, unsalted almonds with the skin on. The skin is where the prebiotic fiber lives. Raw and unsalted is the pure, whole food form that delivers the double action benefit without any of the junk. So, the ultimate lesson is this. The fight against sarcopenia is not just about what you eat, it's about what you absorb. The egg is a great protein, but it's a single-action food. By adding a double-action food like almonds, you're not only feeding your muscles, you are feeding your gut. You're healing your foundation to ensure all the protein you eat can be put to work. I'd love to know, have you ever noticed a difference in your digestion when you eat more fiber-rich foods? Share your experience in the comments below. And if you found this double-action strategy helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Next week, we're going to discuss the one popular health breakfast that is secretly starving your gut and could be making your inflammation worse. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for watching, stay strong, and stay informed.